Hello everybody, I'm Takeshy and I'm back with another episode of RWBY. This time it's volume 5 chapter 4. As usually, as is this even how you say it? Just like usual. I don't know. Is this how you say it? I have no idea. But links are down below. Just like before. Yeah, that sounds way better. Links are down below. You can go there, you can watch the original episode before watching this and my reaction to it, my blind reaction, but I'm gonna wait 2 or 5 seconds so you can go there and come back. You probably are already watched it by this time, so let me see. Are you back? You sure I'm. I don't know if you are still here, but wow, this episode was short, but it had a lot of meaning. We saw some of the training that Ospin had for RWBY. At least we only saw RWBY fighting. It was, well, sadly, not sadly, it was only hand-to-hand combat, but it's basically helping Oscar as well. And he is letting Oscar take the training, obviously, because he needs muscle memory and everything, and he can get it better when he is not in OSP mode. And maybe that's actually, they are two people in one, they are two souls in one person. So if he is not in OSP mode, OSP is basically defenseless by this time, at this time, just yet. But he is training it, so he is gonna be able to use his aura well, and it's gonna be a second nature, just like Len said. And I like how Len is talking a bit more. He's like I think he would be a good teacher, and well, obviously he saw a lot of things. Sadly, we know that. I was shocked by Nora's backstory about getting her semblance. He is basically the Flash and Thor mixed together, and her personality makes sense. Now that she was basically hit by lightning and didn't die. Well, I I don't know. I don't know anybody who was struck by lightning and didn't die. I don't know anybody who was struck by lightning. Anyways, but I know some people who got struck by electricity, but that's not the same because it's very lower on the danger scale. So yep, but yeah, her semblance makes sense, and we are still not able to see what Jones is, and it seems that Jones is kind of giving up, and I don't like that. Uh, but RWBY is taking it back with her kind-heartedness, and with, I mean, she is the one who gave back the soul to Joan. Like it's like the third time that she is doing this. She did that when he was accepted as the leader. Nope, nope, you are not a bad leader, Joan. And she gave back the soul to him when he lost Pyrrha. Well, he fought back and he is still fighting with that feeling, obviously. And now she encouraged him that he will indeed get his semblance. And they know about it. They all know about it. But I'm sure that Oscar is gonna get his first. Because it seems he is much faster learner than anybody else. Well, obviously he has the teacher inside him, but That's not something that makes anything faster because he's learning on his own. But that was basically all of it for the training. The main focus of the story was the Bradwin tribe and Yang. Yang actually did meet with the Bradwin tribe. Well, I think he was an informant or some kind of scout kind of thing, and I was pretty sure that he was a Bradwin tribe member. I mean, why not? As I thought about it before. So yes, and he was kind of stupid. I mean, he only brought 6 people with him, and yes, they had firearms, but they forgot to shoot. They only well, they started with a shot, but it's I don't know which one that took the shot, but it's like it was fire type damage, and it doesn't seem like it was his weapon. And obviously, Yang did hold back actually because she didn't get angry and she didn't actually use much ammunition because it is precious in times of need and the borders are closed as we know that, and there are no uh, dust export or import, well mostly export because Atlus is the main exporter of dust and they mine a lot. I mean, they mine like 80% or 70% of the available dust. So, yeah, they are preparing for war. We know that. So, yeah, ammunition is precious now. But actually, she did meet Raven, and they pulled a good one on us because she is actually not here for Raven. Well, here for Raven, but not really because she wants to meet with RWBY and got our premonition was right that she chose to meet up with RWBY, but then remember that Raven semblance is bond teleportation or portals or however you wanna call it. I thought it was actually her sword that could create the portals, but it seems it's just it she does that so cutting open a dimension gate is way cooler than just plop portal, and she can only create portals to someone who she knows. I obviously, and it needs time, I think, to create that because she took a long time with Go. Obviously, it's her brother. She took a long time with Taeyang. Taeyang was his husband, and she took a long time with Yang. Well, not really, but still, uh, when she was a child, she could take the bond anytime. So I don't think she can just uh, bond with anyone uh, as she wishes. So it's actually powerful and not that powerful at the same time. But it's a good semblance and useful, as we know. But she was not happy about this. I mean, she was welcoming Yang, and it seems that she was kind of uh, working on training Yang, so she would be better off. She was ready that she would come, and obviously she had scouts, and the guy didn't tell her. Didn't tell her. He just called some other guys to stop her before and take the motorbike, but that was his fault. But I'm pretty sure that that Raven already knew about that from other sources. But the problem is that Vice was also there. I was not sure if Yang was about to see Vice. I thought it was about like, yeah, Vice is gonna sneak out while Yang is talking. They don't meet, and Yang is gonna recognize the weapon. But that's not how it went. Actually, she could have just run away anytime, but she knew that taking a lot of noise is actually not gonna be a good thing. So, and actually, it was my bad that cutting her rope would do nothing good. They would just see, okay, then you can cut the rope. We will use a chain instead, a steel chain, so you can't cut it. But yeah, that would only raise more suspicion if she cut the rope, and not. And I still think that she could only easily slip through those cage fences, cage bars. But animation. We know that it's not supposed to be that. That's how it's not how it works. So yes, this is we got a confirmation that, oh god, I already forgot her name. What is her name? Blah, blah, blah. I know it's something V. I will get it back. Then, oh, sorry, you know what I mean. That she is the Spring Maiden, and sorry about that. My leg was starting to get numb because I was sitting on my leg. That is a stupid thing to do. I am not learned. I'm not used to have meditating poses. So yeah, we got confirmation that she is indeed the Spring Maiden, and she listens to Raven. Raven actually is a good leader. She cares about her men, men and women, obviously her tribe, and we know that from her speech with Raven. She does anything so the tribe lives, for the tribe's survival. But it seems that she had a bad past with Ospin. I don't know what Ospin did, but we will see in the next episode. I'm pretty sure about that. And that's pretty much hyping up that episode, because we need to know the truth. And yes, I was tearing up when Vice just hugged Yang with the background music of Home. I think it was Home. And yeah, I think Yang was kind of surprised about the night because she was not there when Vice summoned the sword first at the fall of Beacon, because she was losing her arm at that moment, sadly. But it seems she still has the PTSD, and I don't know if it's my anger management. It seems like it's more like the PTSD still having an effect on her, but she's fighting it, and that's good. But I don't think the Brandwin type knows about Yang, that she has the red eyes when she pissed off, because it seems Raven always has the red eyes, not just when she's angry. And it seems that she doesn't have the same semblance, obviously. We know that. So getting angrier and taking damage is not her way of fighting. She minimizes damage, she takes on everything, and if we are talking about taking damage, it it seemed like that they would fight between, but she knows that would just only cause more misery on the tribe. Again, everything for the tribe, not even fighting, giving back the weapon, everything, because uh, anger and fear just pulls the green to that point, and that is not good because it seems they settle down, sadly, because everyone knows that they are here. Maybe Spring is gonna be able to. No, I don't think Raven is gonna be suppressed. Raven is not gonna agree that Crow would take the Spring Maiden to a safe place because of this thing that happened, and we don't know what. We know that Crow and Raven were together in the team. Of what it was Pin's fault that Summer died. I think she is dead. Yeah, Summer Rose. I'm pretty sure that they know that she is dead. I hope. I don't think she's alive. Well, Ruby knows she's dead, and yeah, she went on a scouting mission and died. That's not how it happened. I'm pretty sure that Ospin used them as lieutenants, and they were the main army of his against the fight of Salem. In that fight, Summer died, and Taeyang got retired. I don't know if he used Taeyang or not really, but Summer I'm sure about, and Raven as well. And Raven saw what Salem is capable of. If that is right, that's gonna be a bad thing that Cinder is gonna come here, because if she mentions Salem, I don't know if she's able to fight against that, because as she mentioned, it's something so big that you can't fight against. It's too big for you, too big for her as well. It's not something that a normal human can fight against or should get into. It's a battle against basically gods against each other. Well, that's not true, but still, it's like, wait, is this about the two gods? That Ospin is about the light god's fighter, and Salem is the dark god's fighter. They are not battling with each other anytime. They just presented two unkillable fighters, so they would fight instead of them. Is that it? I don't know. I sorry if I saying stupid things, but it seems like this is something like that, because as was been said in the last episode, it is a curse by the gods. So I think it is going that way, but we will see. We will see what is gonna happen in the next episode. And I hope I didn't bore you with my long review. But thank you for being here, and see you next time. Bye.